this is Burrs. I want to talk to you today about the Raven Concealment Moduloader frames, and this is actually the sub-base model, which actually means that this is going to drop the pouches down a little bit to get out of the way of plate carriers, etc. Now what I have set up here is a 2 magazine pouch configuration, and it's really interesting because when you're like me with an AK-74 or even an AK-47 or big magazines that you run, they always will get in the way if you have them right on your belt. Now the thing about this is this drops it out of the way of that and puts it in a pretty much perfect position for you to run some AK mags on your belt while also using the plate carrier or whatever of your choice that you're using. So how this works is it's injected molded, and so everything's injected molded, and you have these fingers like this right here, and what happens is you slide those down through the molly and the PALS webbing here, and then you attach it down here with some screws and you lock on. And as you can see here, there's actually another part that that bar goes down through. Now when you're actually getting these, the thing you have to know is for every pouch beside each other, you need to put an extra finger. So these fingers go down through here. Make sure you don't miscount how many fingers you need for your gear, because say if you have 2 pouches, you would think, oh, I need 4 fingers for 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, for them standing next to each other, you need 1 extra finger in the middle there to kind of be the playoff of the room here. So remember that when you're ordering. As far as the performance of these goes, it's really good. I haven't had any problems whatsoever. They include Loctite actually for these screws, so the screws aren't going to go anywhere. You can use this Loctite that you have at the house as well. Now these are specifically designed, if I remember correctly, for the taco pouches, the HSGI pouches. You can run other pouches if you kind of screw around with it and maneuver it. There's no problem there, but they always say specifically use these. I use these for the most part anyhow because they work really well, and that's why I have them on here. But I've used some Fire Force pouches as well on here, and it works perfectly fine. So if you want to get an idea of how far it does drop them out of the way, I have a pair of pants here that I'll show you exactly how far down it would go. Here we have the pants, and if your belt loop was on there, this is pretty much where they would ride. As you can see, they're out of the way of where they normally would be. Where they normally would be on your pants would be up here, right at the top, right there. So instead you have these here, which will bring it down to about there, which really gets it out of the way. It's about a 3-inch difference in clearance to the plate carrier that you're running. So these are really a great option for that, and that's basically what I use them for, is to get my mag pouches out of the way, because I run 74 mags, which are taller than say an AR-15 mag. So when it comes to actually the construction of this, it's made extremely well. It's injection molded, which means that these come out of the machine exactly the same way each time. It's not a person making these every single time. So as far as performance and the actual craftsmanship and such, it's going to be perfect each time. So you don't have to worry about these having any problems whatsoever as far as you get them and they're going to be off this much or that much. It's perfect when it comes out of the machine. As far as the price point, you're looking around the $20 price point. I really would recommend this if you're looking to get some load, some of your ammo, mags and such out of your way, or even if you're looking to drop some flashlight or whatever. If you use a single pistol pouch, if you're looking to drop a flashlight and a multi-tool a little bit out of the way, this would be awesome to do that, to kind of get things out of the way. I run this as well with my plate carrier just exactly for that reason, to get 2 mags out of the way. That way I can at least carry an extra 2 mags, and they're completely out of the way of my plate carrier. I don't have anything negative to say. Everything's made really well. I mean, it is a little bit flexible, but you're going to need that for your body and moving around, and it actually assists, very much so in not breaking, because it does flex a little bit. It actually flexes a lot of it, which is good though, because if you're using this on the side of your body like where your thigh is, it is going to be curved a little bit, as well as the belt moving around. That's going to happen, and there's no problem with that here, as I've run this a lot. Never had a break, never even had it remotely even cause a problem whatsoever. So that's a real quick look at these Raven Moduloader frames. This is the sub-base model. They also make just Raven Moduloader frames, which they go right here, which would be just like a normal pouch, but then you can configure it to carry your pouches through the fingers, but it would just be up here where the belt loops would be right here instead of down up here. So you have a lot of different options over there. I'll put all links down below to the Raven Moduloader websites that they have. You guys can go check them out. But I really like them. A lot of people ask me about running AK-74 mags, and they always get in the way of your plate carrier when you have them on your belt. this is definitely the way to go, and it's the way I go because it's cheap and it's functional and made in the United States of America. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and let me know. If you have Raven Moduloader frames, go ahead and put a comment down below, or better yet, a video response. And until next time, later.